Let's talk about this question right here. So when you see the egg white cervical fluid, you haven't ovulated yet or about to, let's talk about it. When it comes to cervical fluid, usually we follow a very distinct pattern from month to month because that responds to the hormone changes that are going on during this time of the cycle. However, every woman can be a little bit different and we might not follow this exact pattern, and that's also completely normal. So if you don't see yourself following this pattern, that's completely okay. And usually you will kind of see, once you pay close attention to it, what your own pattern looks like. So on this graph here, you can see we have the period starting, and then we have usually a couple of dry days followed by some sticky mucus, and then egg white mucus days followed by some sticky mucus, and then dry days again. This is a typical pattern that we come across quite often especially when I work with women when it comes to fertility awareness. So this pattern responds to the increase in estrogen as we have our period approaching ovulation. The quality of cervical fluid changes. So this increase happens because estrogen is rising and is peaking right before ovulation takes place. So having that increase is very intentional when it comes to the body because it helps sperm survive longer and then hopefully catch ovulation when it is time and have sperm available to conceive during that time. And of course, if we don't want to get pregnant, we don't want to have sperm anywhere close to cervical fluid, and make sure that we are abstaining or using barrier protection during those very fertile days of the cycle. So egg white mucus alone cannot tell you if you're currently ovulating or not, but it can tell you that estrogen is currently really high. And usually what happens after ovulation has taken place, your cervical fluid dries up drastically and becomes sticky and then dry, or sometimes even directly dry again. Once your temperature starts rising because progesterone is drying up that cervical fluid, creating that mucus plug at the cervix. I've actually been thinking to bring back my free webinar, Decode Your Cervical Fluid. So if you're interested in that and want to dive deeper into this topic, let me know because I might actually start hosting it again.